Welcome to the laid back mat. I have a wonderful tutorial for you today. We're going to spend the first half of the class, of the tutorial, a little more than the first half, will be done grounded. And then we're going to come up and go up and down and all over the place and then go back down. So what I would do is, if you have issues coming off the ground and you want the class to be all grounded low on the mat, feel free, I will tell you when, feel free before we stand up just to fast forward towards the end when we do the cool down, back down, or right to the meditation. And I would love to invite you for that invitation. I would love to invite you for that meditation, because it's going to be, we're going to create a colorful painting. I created this meditation. It's a lot of fun, it's creative, it's different. And let me know, put a comment lower and let me know what you think of it. But feel free to fast forward to the end if you're watching it as a video, and if you're there live with me, you just come up and down or wait it out by repeating what you just did. So again, the first part of the class is all done grounded. If you want, you can use a strap for, I think we go in cow face at one point. If you feel you would like to use a strap, it can be an exercise band, it can be a bathrobe sash, something you can just hold to give a little more length to your hands when you're in the cow face arm. But you don't really need it, but you always feel free to use blocks, straps if you want to. So I'm going to put mine there because maybe I'm going to want to use it at one point in this class. So I don't know, maybe it's there. Maybe I'll want just to add a little bit. So feel free to add props if you wish to. So let's take a comfortable seat if you're not already there. And again, if you have problems standing up, be near a couch or something that you need, or have somebody else in the house with you to help you if you get stuck there. Hey! So welcome to the laid back mat, and let's just start. Let's start and be comfortable, and let's just roll our shoulder for now, like go as high as it's comfortable and just send them back, going up and back. So exaggerate the movement a little bit and just stay a little longer where it feels good. Now you can go the other way if it adds something to you. For me it's like, I like it backward a little more. And let's bring our elbows up and place your hands right on your back. Touch your finger with your finger. Give yourself a nice little massage while you're there too. Okay, that's part of preparing yourself. And while you're giving yourself that little massage, let's make a little circle with our head. And using our fingertip in the back to just prevent us from tilting our head too far back. So keep doing a little massage if you want, and just switch side with your motion. Now let's add some breath to this. As you go up with your nose, inhale and then exhale on the way down. I just keep breathing and adjusting your movement to your breath. Just breathing regular too is fine. Now exhale, release the fingers, and just place them wherever they go. Don't tell them they have to be on the leg and all that. No. Put them, if you want them there, feels nice. And wherever they fall, just let them go where they want to go. They're going to come up anyway. Now let's inhale our shoulder or chest or neck or head. Feel your head climbing up as if there was like a rope, like a soap on the rope right on top of your head, and it's pulling up and gain an inch or so, and keeping your spine straight, nicely straight. Tighten soften your belly and just relax everything. Exhale. Exhale your shoulder, exhale your neck, your chin. Make sure there's plenty of room. And let's inhale our fingertip halfway. Just halfway. Now exhale the shoulder down. Just drop down. See the difference. Inhale your arm back just a little bit. Exhale, again lower the shoulder, bend the elbow if you want. Inhale, fingertip all the way up. Remember, breathe in between. Inhale and exhale, keep breathing, right? And now let's exhale our hands to our heart. If possible, we're going to breathe in and out of our nose. And if not, well, use your mouth, of course. Inhale your fingertip back up. And as I'm bringing my fingertip up, I'm also pressing into my hand. I'm pressing quite good. Quite, strong press. Another thing or anything, making it nice. Now exhale the same way. Keep pressing your hands towards the other. Maybe a nice little finger and wrist stretch here by bringing your elbow away from you. Inhale your hands back up, pressing. This time, once they're on the top, leave them there. Now exhale just your shoulder. Inhale, lower your knees down a little bit towards the ground. And exhale, slowly your arms down. Your shoulder drops as you're about halfway through. And relax. Make sure your head is very relaxed. Inhale your hands back halfway, your arms halfway. Exhale your shoulder down, and this time, inhale some length. Picture a friend on both sides. They're just holding your finger, your tip of your finger, and they're just gently tugging on each side. She's mine. No, she's mine. She's my friend. No, she's my friend. So just a little tug of war. And remember, keep your shoulder down. And on your next inhale, just keeping that nice stretch. Just reach for a little more length. All the way up and exhale. This time just relax the shoulder first. I'm not pressing my hand, I'm relaxing, and I'm bringing my hands all the way down. One more big inhale up. This time exhale to the side. I'm keeping my shoulder open here and my opposite knee down. And inhale back up. Exhale, other side. Same thing. Press your knee towards the mat. Shoulders open. And let's flow this. Inhaling up and exhaling one side. And this can be done also with your hands on your hips. So it's getting too much arms in the air. Put them on your hips. And just this time, bring your elbows towards your mat. Inhale up. Exhaling, other side. Next time you're in center, stay in center. And let's just bring our fingertip forward. Maybe unwrapping the feet. You can keep a band in the knee if you want. Or just open up a little bit. Just make sure your back is still straight. So maybe bringing your leg closer or bending the knee. So go where it's comfortable for you as long as you keep your back straight. So keeping the back straight, we're going to inhale up a little bit and exhale just our chin towards our chest. Just leave it there and inhale. Now exhale, just turn your upper back and look down towards your belly button or towards that way. Round your back. And just drop the shoulder, just like your rag doll, forward. Toes up if possible. And now let's inhale forward. So bring your hands in the front of you. Tuck in your lower belly. And inhale forward. Straightening the back. Now exhaling, rounding the back down. Inhale up. Exhale towards one foot. Hold it with the same side end and just open up. Just nice big inhale. It doesn't have to be huge. You can just lift the finger a little bit off the leg. That's fine. You work at your own pace, remember? Exhale down. Now this end, the upper end, is going to touch the ankle. It can be the thigh, it can be the floor too. It's all good. Now we're not going up, but we're going around, but just a little bit. So inhale a little length and exhale. Let's go see what's there. And I'm going to straighten my back too and come back up a little bit as I look. Now exhale, come back, lower down, come back through the middle. We're taking a shortcut to the other side. Inhale, open up if you wish. Everything in the tutorial, any of my tutorials, they're just option. There's variation. You pick what you want. You skip what doesn't agree with you. And when you're ready, exhale your hand down and the upper hand. Just touch the leg, the ankle, the floor, something solid. And inhale your arm away, back and away as you straighten the back a little bit. The other end just glide up. And this time, just exhale, keeping the body upright, the upper body upright. Chin chin, you're like right in the one of my camera, but that's okay. The other camera cannot see this, but Chin Chin she's right in the lower camera, taking almost the whole screen to herself. But that's okay. And let's bring our legs, our heels a little closer to us. So just scoop your legs, scrubbing maybe under your thigh. Bring them a little bit closer. And let's turn in mermaid. Take your time. We've got plenty of time here. Put your hand on the side of the ground. I'm just scooping my legs to the side. Mermaid, little short mermaid. Then place your other hand parallel with the other. And just lift your hip and come to your hands and knees. Now, chin chin, go on your belly button. Go on your belly button. Yes, yes. Come off of that. Get off the screen. My goodness. So let's get in tabletop. Placing, I want to take off the shirt so you can see a little better what's going on. And so just tuck in your lower tummy here. Keep your back straight. Wrist under the shoulder. The lower part of the arm, turn it in towards the other. Turn both of your lower arm in. Relax the chest, the neck. Knees under the hip. The top of the feet, the flat of the feet is down. Now let's exhale and just bring the belly button up towards the spine. Now picture a rope. Phew! Exhale that into an all-wing cat. Press in your hand. Press, press, press. Round your back if it feels good. And let's inhale. Relax. So you want your chest to sink down a little bit here. Your tailbone comes up. Follow your back. Maybe look around a little bit. Everything's relaxed. And when you're ready, on an exhale, press in your hand. And again, picture your belly button going straight up. A little rope pulling up. And with your own breath, inhaling on the way down. And exhaling on the way up. And this can be done sitting down too. So if it's easier for you to sit, just hold your knee. Sit in a crisscross or what, something comfy. And next time your back is neutral, keep it there. And let's just inhale our hip to one side. Now push to transfer your weight also to that same side. And so the other one is free to move. You can keep the other one on the ground, or you can just exhale, sending your hip back, and let your shoulder come forward, maybe touching your heel, your leg, your back leg, and coming back forward. Inhale, exhale, send your hip to the other side, Your arm reach around, maybe touching the heel of that foot, maybe the other. Inhale back up. Exhale, other side. You can just tap your thigh if you want to just lift off the ground. Other side, remember your breath. You don't need to tap. You can just shake your tail. If this is fun, you just want to do that, you do what feels good to you. And just take yourself and say, wow, congratulate yourself. Wow, if you're watching this, that means your intention is good. You want to do something good for yourself. So that's great. Now, on your next exhale, just come back a little bit and sit, if it's comfortable, on your heel. Or if you want a little feet stretch, maybe you want to sit with your toes down at a little height here. Back is straight, maybe a few more little shoulder rolls if it feels good to you. And just stay there, look around, take your time, one way, the other. Maybe inhaling forward, exhaling back. Hands come back towards the other. You can interlace the finger if you want. Maybe you want to use your strap, rope, sash, something. Inhale and just exhale. Round your body, Maybe put the top of your head down, but I'm not putting my weight there. And just lift your hands up. Now press in your thigh, come back up, and picture somebody just grabbing that sash, that band in the back of you, and just bringing you back up. Want to try that again? It's very relaxing, really. Inhale a little length and exhale, just round your back, come back down, and picture somebody just gently. If it doesn't go, don't bring it anywhere. Just go where it feels nice. And now, to come back up, picture somebody just taking that strap and gently bringing you back up. There we go. Nice chest opener here. And we're going back on our fours. We go and tuck the toes. And here, remember, if your knees are sore, to double up, you can always double up your mat or take a folded blanket, put it under your knees. I was looking, mine isn't close enough. I would snag it and use it myself, but my knees are okay today. But you get to my age and that's what happens. You get a little rusty. So now pay attention where your wrists are. You want to put your elbow there, so put your weight on one side and just lower yourself to your elbows. Your hands can be like in a sphinx, just straight, parallel with each other. You can interlace the finger or just put your hands where it's comfy. Neck is relaxed, so here make sure you can do a little circle, anything with your hand, your head. My back is arched on top, because that's how it landed, and it feels nice like this. So I'm not going to be there long enough to think too hard about what I want to do with my back, because we're moving. We're going to do a little dolphin here. Just go back on your toes, and then you can stay like this or not. I'm bringing my hands together. Make sure you don't put any weight on your head. If you plant the top of your head down, make sure you don't put any weight there. So put all the weight in your forearm, make them strong, and strong. And then maybe lift the knees a little bit. And if you want, straighten the leg and press yourself a little bit back like down dog. See how that feels. Now start walking the dolphin tail. Yeah. Walking the little dolphin tail. And exhale down. Inhale, and I'm curving my tailbone up because it feels good. So I'm doing almost like a mini cat and cow with my lower back. And then I'm just throwing that in because at this moment, this is something I need. This is not something I wrote because I didn't know I would feel like, oh, maybe So Always feel free to add a little movement that feels good to you. Just make them very mindful. Now let's place our hands back on the mat. We're gonna walk the dog, and not just like pedaling or a heel down. We're gonna walk the dog. So if your knees are sore, just shift your weight and walk your dog. So shift to one side, your hands, your knee, and just lift your hand and your heel. My toes are staying on the ground the whole time. So remember to breathe through your nose. And then if you want, let's come forward a little bit. And maybe back. Any soreness in the knee, skip that. And inhaling forward. And exhaling back. And back on our fours. I'm untucking my toes here. And I'm gonna just like reach forward with one arm. Just like, somebody's shaking my hand, or it's moving forward like a nice long arm, and exhale back. Other side, like, just reach. Feel free to curve the side of your side if it feels good a little bit here. And exhale that down. Now let's yawn one of our legs. So first, again, make sure that your wrists are still under your shoulders. And maybe just like stretching one leg back at first. And you move a little forward here. Stretch one leg back a little bit. So tuck in your lower belly here. And if you want to add to this, maybe lift the heel up. Toes are pointing down. Maybe the opposite arm wants to go up. If it's too much, put something down. Maybe you just want to do your arms today. Maybe just the legs tomorrow, and that's fine. Exhale. Let's bring our elbow to our knee, and this is optional, of course. Press your backs up, up and round. And inhale. Reach. You're shaking someone's hand. Heels away. Add a little length. Exhale. Knee to nose. Elbow to knee. And place everything back down. Now let's do the other side. First, we just want to shake a hand, right? Just shake. Maybe put that back down. You just want to do the leg. The leg does not have to lift. You can just leave it like that. And then maybe have the arms, see how it goes. Maybe you just want to stretch your heel back today, and maybe tomorrow you'll do your arms. Or you want to take the opposite arm and reach at the same time. Maybe looking forward, pressing your belly button towards your spine, lifting your back heel up and reaching from the heel and through your fingertip. And exhale, elbow to knee. You don't need to touch, no. And then inhale forward. And exhale, elbow to knee. You can stay there a little bit if you want. Inhale, add a little length, reach, and exhale everything down. Child pose. Push in your hand. This is something you don't need to wait for me to say child pose. You need the child pose even in a studio class, anywhere. You're taking a yoga class or you're doing yoga and you want child pose, that's yours to take anytime. So just relax, make yourself in the little ball. Your arms can be like behind you, in the front, to the side, wherever they fall. You can use your hand, make yourself a little hollow pillow for your head. So let's just relax here. Inhaling through the nose and long, slow exhale through the nose. And just allow yourself to be, just to exist, giving yourself permission for this, just to breathe and rest. And let's inhale, press in your hands and come back. Here we go. Now let's get back on our hands and knees. This is where you want your strap to be nearby. So I'm going to turn a little bit to the side so you see what I'm doing. I'm just going to lift one leg up just a little bit, the knee, and cross over. Now back to where it was. Now let's try the other side. Just cross over. And come back. I'm going to turn. I don't like turning my back to you, but I want you to see what's going on in the back. I don't have a choice. So inhale, press in your hands, lift one leg, just cross over your leg. Press in your hand, give it a little, come up a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Just do it just a couple of times. Now I'm going to go back to the side. So pick one side that you want and just cross over and stay there. Now this time bring your feet away from each other. And just send them out just a little bit. And on your next exhale, just start pressing in your hand until you're about on your bum. Hey, if anything happened that doesn't feel right, come right back forward, come out of it, crisscross, or any weight that is comfy to you. Just centering here. So we land with our feet in what's called cow-face feet. So the knees are about one on top of the other. Mine are not, because if I did that right now, I would hurt something. And I don't want to hurt myself. Why would I want to hurt myself, you know? Doesn't make sense, right? So just make yourself comfy. If you are able to have both sit bones on the mat, for the better. If not, don't worry too much. You can open up your feet if you want. For me today, this is as far as it's gonna go. So plant your hand in the front here and just inhale forward a little bit and exhale. You don't have to go all the way down, just a little bit so you can grab your strap if it's near. And come back. See how it feels. Come out of it. Come out of it. It doesn't feel right for you. Come out of it. Maybe next time. Maybe not. So now the leg that is up is going to be the arm that's going to go in the back. So we want the strap over the shoulder of the leg that is on top. So with your back hand here, you're just going to turn it, palm away, just take hold of it. The other arm now, you're already holding your strap, right? Just come around. And just bring your hands a little closer. So I'm going to turn here so you can see what's going on in my back. So my legs are in cow face. You've got your strap here. And if you want to try to see if you can reach, your finger can reach, you can check. If they don't reach, that's cool. Now on this side, I can reach. On the other side, I am like far away, and that's cool. So I use my strap and it's good. And gently, like exhale, release. And now you can leave your leg like that and balance yourself, just picking yourself up with your hands. Just lift your bum up, move, start bringing your hands forward. And here we are like we were before, cross knee, uncross. And now cross on the other side. So again, I'm gonna turn. Here we go. Now bring your feet away. And this is not working good for me here, because I've been having issue with this knee. So what I'm gonna do for that leg, I'm just gonna bring my other leg right here, and this one I'm gonna make it comfy. It's gonna go where it's gonna go, and that is fine. Or you can go cross leg. But for me, I have to be careful with that knee for now. So this is my upper leg. Let's place it like that, so it's like cow faces, and it's still cow leg, you know. So here, or where the leg is up, put your strap back. Get hold of it with your hand. The other hand's already holding it, right? Come over. Oops. And just come a little closer. This is where I don't reach my fingers. This I had like injury on that side, and it's still it's a little different, and it's normal. Each half of our body don't live the same way and aren't the same. So you go with what you've got, right? And exhale. Slowly undo your strap. Leave it nearby when we need it again, right? You can have it, having a block. Now, come back, our legs are in, I'm going to go back in cow just so to do the transition. Just come back forward. And whichever leg is on top, just bring it back. And exhale. Let's bring our bum towards our heels or sit crisscross. Now let's give some nice little attention to our wrists here. Maybe grabbing the wrists and making a little circle, or just both. Elbows are relaxed here. Little creepy fingers. We've been putting a lot of weight on our hands, so we want to be nice. And thank you, hand, for supporting me. Now we're gonna sit on our back, so you can go on your mermaid. Sit on our back. Sit on our bum. Sit on our bum. Now bend the knees here, but keep your back fairly straight. And let's send our hands back. Now I'm going to have my fingertip facing my bum, and my arms going to be parallel with each other. You have an issue like that, go on your fist, thumb outside. Each time you go on your fist, the thumb is outside. Or whatever worked for you, is skip that bit. You know, don't be shy to fast forward. I do it all the time on people's video. You can do the same if something's not for you. So I'm just placing my hand, and the elbows are going to have a band in it. Now let's bring one leg down and bring the other one over. A little bit, a lot. If you're able to bring it closer to you than the knee, do so. And then come back up. We're going in a little, it's called drunk pigeon. The laid back mat made it up and came up with it. It's called drunk pigeon. So let's bring our standing foot a little closer. The leg is open, and now just take one nice nail, press in your hand, lift your bum up a little bit, just a little bit. Neck is very relaxed. And exhale down, a little drunk pigeon. Maybe like puffing the chest up, shoulders are back. See how it feels on the side. Keep breathing, remember your breath. And exhale by lowering the foot that is grounded, just slide it away. And just switch side the same way, bring it a little higher. And if you want, come up or stay down. You can stay like that, or you can join me in the drunk pigeon. Inhale up. Neck is relaxed. If you want, you can bring the knee a little closer to the ground. Just play with that gently. We're not there very long. Exhale, bum down. And then let's go a little bit on our back. And this is where, if you want the whole class to be grounded, that if you're watching it later as a video, that's where you fast forward towards the end until you see me coming down for the cool down. So let's go on our back just a little bit here. We're going to start putting some action in this party. We're going to come up, and I'm going to just roll up and jump up. And we're going straight into a sun salutation, and this is the more active portion of our class. So roll if it's fun to you, and when you're ready, join me in mountain. Exhale. I'm just going to move the camera here so different angles so that you can see the top. Also, can you still see me here? Did I screw it up? Can you see my arms? You see more floor. Let me see if I can, yeah, like that, I can fix that. Okay, this is good. Okay, and we are in Tadasana, the beginning of our mat. Big inhale up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, both arms to the side. Relax the shoulders. Maybe a little shoulder roll. Now, without looking down, let's start walking. Just walk. Not going anywhere, just walk on place. Add a little hip to it. Add a little click if you want. Just walk, walk, walk. Lift your feet off the floor, then stop. Don't look, stop. Inhale, and then exhale. Look where your feet are, especially your heels. This is about your hip distance, which is the bone sticking out right up front here. So you've got your ankle right under there. Now let's bring our big toe in a little bit. What you want is make the outer part of your feet parallel with each other, with the side of your mat, but mostly with each other. So the big toe is in a little bit to accommodate that. Big inhale up with the fingertip. Exhale back a little bit. Relax here. Don't send the neck too far back. Belly button is in. Reach. On your next exhale, send your bum back a little bit and just shh. Exhale, bend your leg as much as you wish. You can dangle around. Be like a rag doll. Head is super relaxed. Little yes and no and maybe no, maybe yes. Arms are elephant trunk, just dangling. Maybe they are on your elbow to weight yourself down a little. Maybe behind your leg. Wherever it feels nice to you. And now let's start just flexing the knees. There's some back at all. I think my head is cut off. My head cut off the thing. Okay, here we go. Just bend your arms, still relax. Just bend the knees a little bit. Maybe the bums want to go side to side. So I'm bringing my elephant trunks towards one foot, then to the other. So bending one knee, straightening one leg, turning towards the straight leg, and back. And at the breath, just breathe here and center. Place your hands above or below the knee. We never on the knee. They yell at us. We don't touch the joint. So above or below the knee. Now our elbows, we're going to tuck them in. So they're parallel with each other. Tuck in your little belly too. Now take your elbow and press them away from you and inhale your back to a flat back. So you can put your bowl of cereal on top, looking straight down like if there's water and you sing a fish straight down. And exhale, relax all that, bend the knees. Plant your hands. And then exhale, one foot back. Inhale the other foot back. And Chaturanga to Cobra, which can be skipped, of course. Little side to side with the hip here. And press in the hands, bring your bum back. Get on your toe and lift up. Maybe a little walking back and forth here. You're pressing the heel down, other leg is lazily, the knee going towards the ground, opposite hip, maybe like a little sassy on the side, and switch, maybe having a little sassy hip, and make this your own. Add something nice and fun that is you in this. And back still in down dog, pressing your chest towards your mat, pressing your hand, look forward, and let's inhale, big inhale, pressing on the mat, lowering our knee, and exhale, jump or or start walking towards the front of the mat. Big inhale up, little back bend, and exhale back down. Just relax around everything. And now do something different. Wherever your arm were last time, try something you didn't do before. And I'm going to place my hand to the opposite elbow because it's fun to me to send my elbow a little bit side to side like a swing. Just back and forth like that lug at the amusement park that just swings up and down with people sitting in it, and oh my goodness, I'm getting dizzy just talking about it. So let's relax. Exhale the hands down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hand. Option to go straight and down dog, or inhale, one foot back. Exhale the other foot back, and chaturanga to cobra. Maybe looking back a little bit if it feels good. Plant your toes, press in your hands, palm up, chest down, heel towards the ground. Bend your knees as much as you want. Make this down dog your own down dog. Make all your down dog your own down dog with your own unique shape. And let's bend the knee. And on an exhale, let's start walking forward or jump forward. Now I'm already down, so I'm checking my heels, putting back on mountain pose, Tadasana. Pressing your feet and inhale back up. This time exhaling your hands to the side. So I'm coming in the middle of the mat here. So you can do the same. We're going to take a little bit of room here. So let's start by taking a wide stand. A little bit bigger if it works. If it doesn't want to go, no, but like make it a good. Let's see where it goes without any pain, you don't want anything to be tight in the inner thigh here. Just make it a little bigger. Okay, that's as far as it goes, keeping my body comfortable. So if it's not comfy, come back. Now you can have a chair in the front of you to hold on to if you want. Otherwise, inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Fold at the hip, bend the knees if you want. Plant one hand on the ground, press into it, exhale. And on an inhale, just open up. One arm can go up maybe. And the opposite leg, I'm feeling it in the inner thigh, but it feels lovely. There's no pain. Now take both legs, engage them towards each other. See the difference. Exhale the arm down. Now inhale the other arm up while your legs are still pulling towards the other. And exhale down. Bend your knees. Inhale back up. Now I'm just going to go on my tiptoe with one foot. Pick one foot. Just lift your heel up. Just lift the heel up. That's all. Now let's turn that heel towards the other foot. So it should fall about in the middle of the arch, of the other arch if you made a straight line. So toes away, and let's make that our front foot. And let's take our hip and try to straighten them gently. Gently, guys. Now I'm going to bend that front foot. I'm going to bend the knee until it's about above my ankle. Inhale up, all the way up, and big yawn. Exhale your arm to the side. Inhale, little length. Exhale, then look forward. You're in warrior 2. My goodness gracious, isn't that fun? Everybody loves warriors. Front knees, push it like towards your pinky toe, and your back hip backward. Now my arm's getting tired. How about you? Let's start with the back arm and put it right on our hip. Oh, that's already better, right? And here we have like this front thigh, just saying, just use me as a rest. So let's exhale our arm to our leg. Put a little weight there if you want. And now the back hand that's on our hip. Let's take that hip with our hand and just pressing it back gently while the arm in your inner thigh is also pressing back. So this front hip wants to go forward, your knee back, and your back hip back. Now just be comfortable. Feel up. If it doesn't feel good, come out of it now. You know that, right? So just feel the nice stretch on the side. Just breathe into this. And if you want, maybe nail one arm up, and lazy it over. Maybe adding a gaze, looking in your elbows, toward your elbow, opening the shoulder up. See how that feels, whichever variation you want. And exhale, bring the hand towards the other, and let's come a little forward. Our hips coming forward. Your back heel up is going to drag towards the back a little bit. Inhale the arms up in a warrior one, or option to put it on the hip, or you can always have them just dangle there. It's all cool, right? Looking forward if it's comfy and proud. Now I'd like you to take that back thigh and without really moving, just press it up. Press it up, press, press. And then tighten your belly. See the difference. Let's go back exactly how we went. So exhale, bring your arm right here on your knee. Inhale the other arm up if it wasn't, maybe you want to try it, maybe not. And let's make that front leg real strong. Push in the foot, push in the leg, come back up. Toes coming forward. I'm bringing my arm down because it was high enough, long enough. So let's bring our feet parallel with each other again. And let's go to the other leg. Let's just inhale the heel up and then pivot on the ball of the foot. Exhale the heel down. And let's bring the knee forward. Here we go. Inhale the arm up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale the shoulder, neck is relaxed. Look forward. You're in warrior two. My goodness, isn't that fun? Let's bring our back, our knee line back a little bit. I like warriors. I really do. Exhale the shoulder down. Relax here. And now, that arm is getting heavy and tired in the back. I'm going to just put it on my hip and exhale my arm to my leg and just plant it there. Now, since my back hand is right by my hip, touch your hip bone here and just gently, just guide it back. The movement is going to be small, very, very small, but you know you did what you did. You just tighten your fanny to try to move that, correct, right? Did you tighten that fanny? Well, I tightened mine, and it helped. Okay, front thigh is open. Your hand is pressing your thigh gently open. Back hip, back. And maybe adding an arm, looking up towards it. See if that feels good to you. Exhale, let's take that front hand, bring it towards the other end, rounding the hip. My back foot is going to turn a little bit here, because I'm forward here. And press in your front foot, and come back up. Warrior one, inhale your arms up, tuck in your belly button, little gentle back bend. Don't send your head way back here. And exhale, straighten the front foot. Turn your hip forward, front foot come forward. Now let's engage our legs. So engage your legs. See that you can see it. Look at my legs. Now, bring it towards the other. Big inhale up. Sweeping your legs, engage, engage, exhale from the hip. Let's round up all the way. You don't have to go all the way down here. If you want to use a block, it's a good spot for one. I'm fixing my feet because one was a little forward here. So when I'm down and I see that, no biggie, but it's nice being aligned, right? And one more time, I'm just going to open gently my arm, exhale, and inhaling it down. Oh, actually it doesn't really matter where you breathe here, just if you're going to do a little motion, you don't want just to speed up your breath here for that, just breathe normal, through the nose if possible. Now let's bend our knee, engage your legs and grow back up. One vertebrae at a time. Press, press. Very slow, my arm are doing the elephant trunk thing here. Back up we are. Now let's shorten our stance just a little bit. See? Heel toe, maybe heel toe, a big heel toe or a too small heel toe. Smaller stand. We're going to do the new triangle, which got a smaller stand here. So again, let's line up our heel in the center of our foot, or maybe heel centered with the other heel, whatever worked for you for your triangle. Adjust your stand accordingly. Now try to keep your hips forward if you can, and if you want to bend your knee, bend it. That's fine. So inhale. And exhale. Let's just slide one arm down. The other one's going to the hip right now. And if that's your triangle, it is a triangle and it's a good triangle. If you want a different triangle, it's not any better or anything, it's just different. Maybe you want to add your other arm up if it wants. Add a little length. Keep pushing the front, pushing gently, pressing the upper hip back. So you feel it in the opposite thigh, the inner thigh here. Inhale back up. Let's adjust our feet. And then turn the other one. And exhale. Short stand triangles. And you can bring your upper arm to your hip. They can both be on your hip. And press in the foot. Inhale back up. Exhale. Round your shoulder. Let's bring our feet closer to each other in mountain with the big toe in a little bit. Just walk here. Big inhale up with the arms. Exhale, bend your knee, bring your bum down. We're coming down. Now if you want, bring your toes out a little bit and bring your arm in so it's comfy for a little goddess God pose. So my palms are towards each other like we did before when we inhale up, exhale down, we're pressing, remember? We do that right now, we can press. Or, since this is our cool down, we may just want to slow down thing and maybe not force anything. I shouldn't say the word force, I'm not forcing it here, I'm just my arms are active, being less active would be more the word, right? And gently fall on your bum as gracefully as possible. It goes like it goes, right? Let's bring our legs like long along the mat. Maybe the knees are bent here. Relax everything. We're in Dandasana, in the staff pose. Legs are fairly straight, toes are up. Maybe there's a good bend in the knee. Tummy is towards the spine, but let's relax a little bit everywhere, right? And just inhale, fingertip up. Ooh, big reach. Exhale, chin down, round your upper back and bring your hands away and down gently. Feel that on the upper back. Does that feel good? Inhale, arm up, straighten the whole body. Exhale, as your arm comes down, bring your chin towards your chest and then bring your arms away. And this time, exhale all the way rounding your back. And then inhaling forward with the back a little more straight. Exhaling, rounding, softening, and maybe nailing a little length each time. Maybe not. Maybe just relaxing like this with your knee bend. Maybe your chest is right against your thighs. Whatever you're doing, if it feels nice, you're comfy. And on the knee now, let's bring our hands a little closer to us. The flutter of our feet down, the palm of our hands down, and let's gently lower ourselves to our mat. I have a nice little meditation for you. We're going to create mentally it's going to be imaginative. We're going to create a colorful painting. So I'm lowering to my elbows, and then gently my lower back and all the way my head is the last thing that comes down. Legs away, maybe apart a little bit, arms apart a little. And be relaxed here. And the first thing we like to do is take your fingertip and inhale them away from you. And exhale, the hands, the elbow down. Relax your shoulders so you have more room for your neck. And then next, exhale your chin a little bit closer to your chest so that the back of your head is what is really making contact with your mat and not like towards the top. You don't want your neck too tilted. Maybe moving the head side to side, make sure you're comfy. Once you've got a nice little spot here, just bring your attention to your breath. Inhaling in through the nose if possible. Exhaling through the nose. And let's picture ourselves in a field with a canvas and an easel and paint. And here I would like to invite you, if you want, to close your eyes. If you want to leave them a little bit open, close them on your imaginative person. And now, without really looking, take a brush and feel its bristle, dry bristle through your fingers. And taking our imaginative brush, we dip it gently in the water, removing it, and with our other hand, just pressing the water out gently. See how the water is warm, cold. Maybe you're not feeling it yet. Feel the texture of the brush, how it changed. And keeping your eyes closed, take your brush, start zipping randomly, and start painting without even thinking. Just let your hand do the work and bring your attention back to your breath. Inhaling gently through the nose and long, slow exhale through the nose. Paying attention to the little space, the little do-nothing space between the inhale and the exhale, and the exhale and the inhale. Now place your brush back into its water bowl. And let's just move your fingers, your feet for real, your real fingers, your real feet. Maybe doing little circles. Exhaling your knees towards your chest, giving them a hug. Maybe rocking gently side to side. Maybe you want to go a nappy baby right now. Any little movement that brings you back to the room. And gently maybe moving to your right side. Staying there for a breath or two. And then pressing yourself back to a seated position. Your eyes can remain closed so you can start opening them gently. Taking a nice big inhale through the nose and slowly releasing it gently. And as you inhale again, start opening your eyes. Maybe just in your imaginative meditation, maybe for real. And just look at what you painted. What did you paint? Maybe you don't see what you painted. Maybe you're, wow, this is what I did while I was breathing. So all our experience is unique. And now let's reach up with our fingertip. Take one big inhale up. Palms to each other. Exhaling your hands down to your heart center. And thank you for watching the Laid Back Mat. I hope you had a nice class and a fun little meditation. I wish, if you want, leave me a comment. I'd be curious to see what was your painting about. So together we say Namaste. I'm going to shut the big camera. I'll be right back on that little one here.